The helicopter carrying Iranian President Ebrahim Raisi experienced an air incident around 1 p.m. local time this Sunday, 19th, as reported by the country's official press. As of the latest update on this report, a drone sent by Turkey identified a heat source, possibly from the wreckage of the helicopter transporting the Iranian president. The coordinates have been sent to Iranian authorities. The health status of Raisi and the other occupants of the aircraft has not yet been disclosed. The other two aircraft in the presidential convoy managed to land safely. Iranian Vice President for Executive Affairs, Mohsen Mansouri, reported that 2 passengers from the flight managed to communicate with rescue teams, suggesting that the incident might not have been as severe. An Iranian official, who preferred to remain anonymous, told Reuters news agency that there is hope, but the information about the accident is concerning. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei declared that the Iranian nation should not worry. He assured that there would be no interruption in the country's operations and hopes that the president and the other occupants of the flight will return home soon. The state news agency Fars asked Iranians to pray for the Iranian president. According to Iran's state news agency IRNA, the aircraft was involved in an incident between the cities of Varzakhan and Jolfa due to adverse weather conditions. Earlier, Raisi had inaugurated a dam in Azerbaijan. Iran's interior minister, Ahmad Vahidi, told the country's state TV that rescue teams might take some time to reach the aircraft due to bad weather in the region. RNA reported that the location of the incident has been identified, but the Red Crescent organization, which is participating in the search, communicated that the helicopter has not yet been found, as the agency reported. Who is Ebrahim Raisi, president of Iran? Ebrahim Raisi, 63, was elected in 2021 for a 4-year term with a promise to defend the underprivileged classes and combat corruption. An ultra-conservative and supporter of the current regime, Raisi was a leader of the Iranian judiciary and is accused of participating in the execution of about 3,000 dissidents in the 1980s without judicial process. In 2022, under Raisi's presidency, the Iranian government reacted violently to a wave of protests demanding justice for Mahsa Amini, a young woman who died 3 days after being arrested for not properly wearing a veil in public. More than 500 protesters were killed in the protests, according to the human rights activists' news agency, Harana. At the time, Raisi declared that Iran should deal decisively with those who oppose the country's security and tranquility. On the international stage, Iran faced escalating tensions with Israel, which on April 1st killed 7 members of the Revolutionary Guard in an attack on the Iranian embassy in Syria. In response, on April 13th, Iran launched an attack against Israel, which retaliated on April 18th. What happens if the president of Iran dies? According to Article 131 of the Islamic Republic's Constitution, if the president is unable to perform his duties or dies in office, the vice president assumes the position. The succession must be approved by the supreme leader, currently Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who has the final say in all state matters. However, the vice president's government is only temporary. A council composed of the vice president, the speaker of the parliament, and the head of the judiciary must organize new elections within 50 days.